Ciao a tutti, sono Alexander Dario, bentornati su Genshin Impact. Allora ragazzi, l'altra volta abbiamo concluso la nostra missione a Port Ormos, abbiamo fatto la conoscenza di Dori e di Halaitam, però non siamo riusciti a scoprire niente di nuovo per riuscire a parlare, ad avere un incontro con Naida, con la Lesser Lord Kusanali. Quindi siamo tornati qui a Sumeru City perché ci aspetta il Festival di Saberus, la festa che celebra appunto il compleanno dell'Archon di Dendro.
There she
Ed
is!
eccoci qua,
Dunyarzad, we're back!
abbiamo trovato Dunyarzad, sbaglio sempre a mettere la R nel nome, perdonatemi ragazzi, però ecco qui la nostra amica che appunto malgrado non sia tanto in forma, non sia tanto in salute, ha voluto comunque finanziare e sostenere questo festival.
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Eh sì, dopo tutto è un festival molto importante.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Sì, ci siamo stati, ma non è che abbiamo scoperto un granché purtroppo.
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
Però siamo tornati solo con altre domande.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Infatti Dia ha pienamente ragione.
Dia, you were eavesdropping.
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Wow.
Oh, anche Paimon a quanto pare è stanca. Il viaggio l'ha sfinita, evidentemente.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Oh, che gentile.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
Ok, e questo ha iniziato l'atto secondo del terzo capitolo della Conquest. E dobbiamo andare a quanto pare nella stanza che ci ha riservato Dunyarzad. L'unica cosa è che l'indicatore sembra essere in alto. Allora, aspettate, diamo un'occhiata alla mappa. Allora, sì, è in una zona decisamente fuori dal bazar. Allora, forse mi conviene uscire di qua. Allora, intanto usciamo di qua. Tanto sicuramente lo dobbiamo fare. Ok, forse siamo già sulla strada giusta. Visto che qua in zona c'è un teletrasporto. Ah, però è là sopra, mi sa. Vabbè, perdo un attimino di tempo, ragazzi, però voglio attivare il teletrasporto, perché tutte le volte che devo spostarmi qua in zona, non avendone ancora mai attivato nessuno, mi risulta sempre molto Ah, però è proprio sopra. Ok, sarà un'impresa raggiungere quel teletrasporto, quindi mi sa che per il momento ci rinuncio. Volevo farlo considerando che fosse vicino, ma non lo è per niente. Con la verticalità della città le cose sembrano molto più vicine di quanto in realtà non siano. Invece, per fortuna, la nostra destinazione è qua davanti. Quindi, beh, andiamo avanti con l'Archon Quest e poi al teletrasporto ci penserò in un secondo momento. Eccoci arrivati.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
scusa il disturbo, infatti il fatto che ci abbia riservato una stanza non è mica da tutti, ragazzi.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
A proposito dei programmi per domani,
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
va bene, ti faccio compagnia io domani e magari mentre siamo assieme riusciremo a scoprire qualche informazione utile.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
E buonanotte.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero Festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food?
E te pareva se non pensava al cibo, Paimon?
Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler.
Va bene. Si sente già un sacco di rumore di gente.
Did we oversleep?
Ok, quindi è passata la notte e sembra che il festival sia già in corso, a quanto pare.
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Ok, intanto... Ok, la stanza in cui abbiamo dormito non è che fosse poi enorme, C'era giusto spazio per riuscire a stare in piedi. Ok, è passata la notte quindi. Dobbiamo raggiungere il luogo concordato con Dunyarzad per visitare poi insieme il festival. Però visto che a questo punto dobbiamo andare giù di là e non siamo poi effettivamente così lontani dal teletrasporto, ne approfitto ragazzi. Adesso che è giorno, eccoci qua. Attiviamo il teletrasporto e poi possiamo proseguire con la nostra avventura. Tanto basta buttarsi di qua e siamo già arrivati. Fantastico.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today.
Speriamo che non le succeda niente.
Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Ok, quindi andiamo con Dunyarzad.
Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over there?
This is a stall offering foods from the Haft Mewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed.
Ah sì? Pensavo che non facessi troppe distinzioni tra un cibo e un altro, l'importante è che fossero buoni.
What's the Haft Mewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashva mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumera roses, Sunsetias, Kapalatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Ah sì? E quali sarebbero?
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumero uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak?
Mamma mia, Paimon, vergognati, vergognati.
Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
Ah sì?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
Ah sì?
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Mi sembra un po' sì, sconclusionata come cosa.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Boh, proviamoci.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
Ma sì, dai, proviamoci. Dobbiamo scegliere 2 oggetti tra tutto quello che abbiamo nell'inventario, a quanto pare. E beh, andiamo a cercare qualcosa che sicuramente abbiamo in grandi quantità. Ad esempio questo. E perché no, uno di questi. Vediamo che cosa succede.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Se non c'è il cibo di mezzo, Paimon non è contenta.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Non si ricorda che cosa rappresenti la luna?
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Evidentemente ci sono delle istruzioni in un libro apposito.
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Bene. Molto bene. Ci aspettano illusioni e bugie?
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Ah, ok.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
Ok, proseguiamo.
They say the Sub-Zerus festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's Dance of Sub-Zerus would be just as impressive.
Ok. Qui è pieno di bambini. Andremo a vedere che cosa fanno qua? Oh sì, infatti. Bene. Una bancarella di giocattoli?
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
Ah no, una bancarella di dolciumi a quanto pare, di caramelle. Oh, tutti in fila, eh?
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zerus festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sabzeruz Festival.
Sembrano così posticci quei baffi. Faranno parte di un costume, saranno finti?
All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sabzeruz Festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
Sì, quindi un po' come una maschera tipica del carnevale.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one. Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia,
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
and there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Questi sembrano invece un pochino peggio. Coda di lucertola e onikabuto, ovvero uno scarrafone enorme, non promettono nulla di buono per quel che riguarda la caramella.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Infatti.
Onikabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor.
Vabbè, però non arrabbiarti se prendo quello sbagliato.
It's alright. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Devo scegliere davvero io? E allora da destra a sinistra, ha detto. Ma la sua destra o la mia destra? Perché fa molta differenza. Io volevo provare quella azzurra, però proviamo. Numero 4. Ah, come questa? Ma questa è la 3. No, fammici pensare un po'. Allora ho capito male le istruzioni. Numero 3? No. Quella blu sarà la numero 2 a questo punto. Ok, non riesco a capire qual è il numero giusto. La 1. Ok, di sicuro è la numero 1.
Attention! That's unfortunately Lizard Tail.
Ok, dopo tutto il casino che ci ho messo per scegliere, sono riuscito pure a prendere il gusto sbagliato. Mannaggia a me.
Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
The Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Oh, gentile. Comunque, se era nella numero 4, era la prima che avevo scelto per sbaglio, convinto di prendere quella blu. Incredibile.
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Knight of Flowers, not Knight of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Ok, certamente.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sabzeruz festival.
How embarrassing.
Ok, quindi dobbiamo tornare indietro. Quindi andiamo giù di qua, andiamo a recuperare quello che ha dimenticato la nostra amica. Allora, vediamo un po'. Dobbiamo andare su di qua. Ok, sì. Praticamente stiamo tornando al punto dove l'abbiamo incontrata prima. Eccoci qua.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
Ah, Questi sono i suoi guardiani, gli assistenti di Dia.
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
Oh, that most certainly is.
Ah,
We're
no.
in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Direi che non sono assistenti di Dia, a giudicare da quello che ha appena detto questo Badis.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Humayanis would shell out to get you back.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Spesso è un lavoro per professionisti.
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
E infatti ecco che arrivano i professionisti, ragazzi.
You're Dia. Dia the Flame Mane. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Non sono solo in due, a quanto pare.
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
Ma potrei picchiarli io al posto tuo?
No, we're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them!
La priorità assoluta di Dia è la sicurezza della sua datrice di lavoro. E quindi sì, dovremo proteggerla.
You're right. Alright, fine.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Ok. Pensavo avremmo dovuto menare le mani e invece ci pensa direttamente Dia al combattimento. Ah, ok, invece io devo scappare. Sì, ma dove? Ok, sembra che debba andare verso la postazione di Catel.
Time to go.
Quindi andiamoci subito, ragazzi. Ok, siamo già arrivati. Oh. Dunyarzad ha corso troppo, forse l'abbiamo affaticata troppo con questa fuga.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Non preoccuparti, è comunque molto forte.
Yeah, don't worry.
Ok.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Ah, eccola qua Dia. Si è liberata dei mercenari, a quanto pare.
You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
No, ho appena controllato e siamo soli.
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
Come eri a corto di mora? Ma non stai lavorando per la famiglia di Dunyarzad? Non ti pagano loro?
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Ah, non è vero. Ok. Era a corto di mora perché ha fatto una donazione per i preparativi del festival. E brava Dia.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Oh.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
Ok, ci penso io.
Truly. I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Ma figurati. Ok, dobbiamo portarla in un posto tranquillo a riposare. L'indicatore mi dice di scendere giù di qua, quindi andiamoci subito, ragazzi. Oh, ok, si torna al ristorante. No. Ah, ok, qua l'indicatore. Non l'avevo visto.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
E quanto è grave la tua malattia?
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Terminale?
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others.
E infatti con questi preparativi è riuscita a incontrare un sacco di altra gente sostenitrice di Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
Non dire così, hai ancora tanti momenti felici da vivere.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step.
Sei tu che non ti sei mai arresa alla tua malattia.
Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most.
L'esibizione di Nilou?
Nilou will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Ok. E allora ragazzi andiamo subito a vedere l'esibizione di Nilou. Dobbiamo in realtà tornare di sopra, a quanto pare. Ah, giusto, perché sarà sul palco che è dentro il Gran Bazar, quindi dobbiamo andare giù di qua, se ricordo bene. Esatto, e qua c'è l'ingresso. Ok, ci siamo ragazzi. Siamo al Gran Bazar, il palco è qua. Oh,
Were
siamo
you not
arrivati.
aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Ah, sono ricercatori dell'Accademia questi due. Anche se lui sembra vestito quasi come New Villette.
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zerus is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zerus Festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zerus Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them.
Se forziamo troppo la mano la situazione potrebbe degenerare.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art. Dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
Sei tu che dovresti vergognarti. Sei un essere spregevole, Azar.
Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the Goddess of Flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Che gran pezzo di...
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zerus Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
È proprio un farabutto.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Praticamente non si può far nulla,
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zerus so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zerus Festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zerus Festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
Il guaio è che tra un anno chi lo sa se Dunyarzad sarà ancora viva, purtroppo.
The next one.
Infatti.
Yes. Okay, it's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
Che peso,
I can't
ragazzi.
believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
Non c'è nient'altro che possiamo fare.
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Milu's dance.
Ok, quindi il festival è stato interrotto e annullato a quanto pare.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Milu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time.
Credo che lo sappia purtroppo molto bene.
Yeah.
Cos'è sto fischio?
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
E questo?
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed!
Perché ho una gran sensazione di giorno della marmotta? Non è la stessa frase che ha detto il giorno prima, quando dovevamo andare al festival?
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Infatti! Ok, ragazzi, a quanto pare siamo entrati dentro un loop temporale. Questo non me l'aspettavo. Va bene, quindi sicuramente ci sarà da capire che diamine è successo. Come mai siamo nuovamente qui e il festival deve ancora iniziare? Davvero molto molto strano tutto ciò, però lo vedremo la prossima volta. Prima di salutarci, visto che grazie all'evento Che la fortuna sia con te, ora ci molato di nuovo un bel po' di destini intrecciati, e grazie al fatto che con le missioni giornaliere e con il Welkin Moon ne ho recuperate altre, ho di nuovo un po' di risorse per poter fare dei tiri e cercare di portare a casa Xian Yung, ovvero la nostra Cloud Retainer. Quindi proviamoci subito, ragazzi, e vediamo come va. Non dovrei essere troppo lontano dal Pity, quindi incrociamo le dita. Ok, il primo tentativo è andato male. Una copia di Farusan, va bene. E gli ultimi 10, vediamo come va. Ok, non è andata. Mannaggia, però sicuramente siamo all'interno del Pity ormai. Quindi la prossima volta, sperando di riuscire a raccimolare abbastanza risorse per ritentare la sorte, dovrei riuscire ad ottenere il 5 stelle, sperando che sia Xian Yung e che io quindi vinca il 50-50. Va bene, detto questo, per questo video direi che è tutto, ragazzi. Io vi saluto e vi do appuntamento al prossimo, dove probabilmente però non andremo ad affrontare nuovamente la giornata del festival, perché l'evento del Festival delle Lanterne di Liyue ormai è nella fase principale, diciamo. Mancano solo 14 giorni alla sua conclusione e quindi non vorrei arrivare di nuovo troppo lungo e arrivare all'ultimo minuto per riuscire a fare l'evento, perché arrivare sempre tardi un po' mi dispiace. Vi porto spesso i video quando gli eventi si sono già conclusi o stanno per farlo, quindi questa volta vorrei cercare di almeno non arrivare proprio a evento finito. Bene, detto questo, quindi io vi saluto e vi do appuntamento al prossimo video. Ciao ciao!